we're going to do is we're going to get together, we're going to go over the game plan for the off season. We're going to get a workout in, assess where he's at now, and assess what we need to do to take it to the next level for next year. So we actually start this process sometimes even a little bit earlier, but because he's been out and traveling around the world, we're doing it now.
Last year was focused on putting size on, improving certain body parts. And, this year we made those improvements, so I know size isn't really going to be too much of a concern going into this next Olympia. It's just a matter of sharpening up on the fine details and just reassessing some of the pictures that we saw from Olympia where I can improve on, and going from there.
The reason we warm up is so that we can make sure we put in blood into that area so that we can get everything lubed up and make sure that you're not going to end up having any injuries. So we warm up, we do some light stretching, nothing really hard because we don't want to end up injuring the area. So again, the warm up is lightweight and then going through some basic stretches. Right now, his body's beat up because he just went through the whole Olympia prep. So now what we're trying to do is we're trying to see, basically get a sense of what he can and can't do. The other problem that we're running into right now is normally the preps are over. So we let his body completely heal up. Now he's got to still stay in shape. So he's got to be training just like if he's getting ready for the Olympia to a degree. So that's also making things a little more difficult, coming off of a world tour of 2 weeks and then doing that after the Olympia prep. It's like back to back to back while still maintaining all your business. So it's like up here and the body it's usually you got to balance one or the other. Right now we're trying to balance both, and that's the hard part. We got to bring up intensity. Shoulders or joints are really hurting. A lot of things do not feel good. So we're going to try to find workarounds with exercises and intensity techniques to work around what we'd normally do. All right, so what we're doing right now is we're trying to complete the whole look of the shoulder, which means that we did the front delt, we did the lateral head of the delt, now we're gonna do the posterior rear delt. So what we need to work on is the single arm. We're coming back, we're focusing on being able to get contraction on that rear delt. And then what we're gonna do is once we get tired and we get to that failure at the end of the set, bend the elbow and go down and finish up with doing partials. So again, using those partial movements at the very end is going to really help kick up the intensity. We're going to go feed them, and then we're going to stop by one of our retailers so that we can turn around, shake some hands, and kiss some babies.